Yes, okay, now we are going to the Unity part for the pens. Okay. As you can see, these are previous meshes I've worked on. Let me make a new one, or do I have one for tutorial? Let me see. Yeah, I'll work in this one. Okay, so as always, import a new asset. Go to the place where you saved your SBX. So this is what I'm going to do. First things first. Come on, bro. I'm going to work in this one. Okay. I am going to extract the material from it. So the material is extracted. Now I'm going to create an empty, rename it, drag these in, and now we have a prefab. To work in this prefab, we'll double click this. Very important that you just double click it. Now we are here. You see the pens like see-through from the inside. We are going to update to an off screen and click it double-sided. You see, this will fill it up. We are going to always set this to full white. Drag the smoothness down. Now there is an extra thing we can do, and that is by adding the normal to the pens. So I think these are let me find these pens. I know they were like dark blue, I think. I just have to find the ones with the cuffs. No, it's not this. No, definitely not this texture. No, it ain't one of these. So what you want to do is you want to have the normal for the pens and drag them into the into Unity so that the normal can be applied on the pens so that they look better. I don't know if it are these ones, but there are definitely not those ripped ones either. So this is the torso. These are the legs, but it aren't these. Definitely not. So I think that there are these legs. I'm not sure. I'll just try and see what fits and what not. So I'm going to normal map, put it on 16. So yeah, when you import to normal, you click on this, set it to normal map 16, apply this crunch stuff. Okay, so now when that's done, usually doesn't take long. We're going to drag this one onto this. Yep, we're right. Okay, so what you see is when we apply the normal, you see it adds like much more detail. See, so this was leg, so 2. Let me drag this in. Whoops. So when we drag this in here, we can see that the cuffs are very nice. But we're just going to keep the normal and delete the base map out of this. So update when off screen, double-sided, smoothness down, make this white, apply the normal. Then we are going to this part, add the component, give them a prefix, and if these are ES stickies, let's just call them dickies. These are for the bottom. Okay, now you think we're done? We're not fully done. We're going to create an alpha mask to hide the legs. For legs, I always use 145 to hide the whole leg. So I'm going to rename this. I'm going to here. We take this alpha mask and we drag it in here. So yeah, that's actually it. So get this, export the material, drag it onto the prefab, drag it onto the empty you created, take the empty, drag it in here, double click it, work in this, do all this stuff, go to this. Layerable isn't needed for pants. It's not based on default gear. So now we're going to the asset bundle. Whoops. Go to this. Call it I mostly call my stuff the prefix that I gave it because I'm too lazy to remember. So we go to Dickies, drag this, drag all the components we used. Whoops. Oh yeah, this happens quite sometimes. When this happens, I just press Ctrl R to reload it. Voila. So we drag this in here, get the normal in there. Go to build. These are the export settings. Choose a map, like in the other Unity tutorial I explained. Build it. Wait for it to finish. Wait for it to finish and yeah. Then you can test them in game, see how they look. So they're done now. I'm going to my look. They're not in here yet. Now they are. They're in here. I'm going to drag this in the asset packs. I'm going back to the texture and I'm going to rename these. So these were Dickies blue. And let's call this Dickies underscore blue dot normal. So now I go to Dickies. And just drag them into the gear. So now we have the gear in here, the asset pack in here, and that's it.